This is called On Charlottesville. My girlfriend wants the state of Virginia tattooed on her bicep. So gay, I say, and she agrees, but secretly I'm pleased. I like a woman who will root herself and who is proud. I like that she is from Virginia, a place in which I have no memories. On her skin, the state looks like an iceberg with a long left tail that floats upon a placid sea. The university is low stone walls and deep purple bell-shaped flowers dangling from stone arches. It is rectangles of lush green lawn across which day-drunk boys drive golf balls into Ben's SUVs. My professor says sexual harassment complaints are like parking tickets. I'd rather pay the fine than change my routine. When my girlfriend speaks, she speaks over people. She has come for Halloween, but stayed for Hurricane Sandy. I am not amused when she pulls the blanket edge around her chin like a nun and tells me to climb every mountain. I have been writing about bluegrass music. I have been writing about men. I find I enjoy television. Any flashing screen will do. I can watch it for hours if I am also drinking. My friend comes and brings beer. Come here, my friend says, putting his hand on my waist. He drives a truck, small, American, and blue, and I would like it for myself. If you're so unhappy, why don't you leave, my girlfriend says. She means our relationship, but I get other ideas. This has not previously occurred to me. My general strategy is to push and push, a person, a place, a thing, even if nothing about it is working. My professor says, stop talking. My professor says, will the women in the corner please stop talking? Winter. I walk over the bridge underneath which buses idle in a line. If one more man sits on the bus next to me when there are seats standing empty. If one more man stands close behind me at the crosswalk. Touch me, I think, and I'll kill you. In the posters of the missing student, her eyebrows are overplucked and strangely arched, as if she received some misguided beauty tip. In a stone amphitheater, the students light 1,000 candles and distribute pink Skittles. We search for her in reflective vests. Her body is found in a shallow creek bed over which a cloud of buzzards has been building. Sometimes where I imagine a girl will go to die is exactly where she goes to die. I have only two registers. Either I am yelling or I am silent. Either the people I know, my girlfriend, my friends, my parents, are with me or they are against me. 6 months, the end of spring and most of summer, pass this way. I dream that two of my students, blonde girls in leggings and oversized university sweatshirts, are my roommates. I am there when they come home with some boys. I punch the little girl as she poses in the mirror. The kitchen is covered in mirrors, obviously. I kick the tall one as she lies on the floor doing leg lifts. Her stomach makes an oofing sound. Stop preening for them, I say. I don't know what the boys were up to while I was up to this. Now I am alone in this apartment. You're free, a woman said, who was no longer my girlfriend. I walk around the apartment with a plastic bag and put things into it. Her basketball shorts, her unscented lotion, her statue of the Buddha. I look at my own things, the pink leopard print chair, the stack of pale dishes my father bought, one set each for the 2 children he wanted. It becomes possible, I notice, to see myself again. I show my apartment to a friend who would like to have it. She's kind and good. We split a wheel of cheese. Perhaps, I tell her, I will move back to Philadelphia, where I am the square instead of the angry woman. That night, a black university student is pulled aside by a state agency police officer outside an on-campus bar. His head is cracked against the pavement and he is kept from rising by an officer who shoves knee to back. In the video, somebody yells, he's bleeding. From the ground, the student yells, how does this happen? My professor says, sometimes when people tell you that you need less of a thing, you actually need more of it. Wandering in the fogged ice cream aisle of the fancy grocery store one night, I find a tub of the fresh blueberry ice cream I ate last summer when my girlfriend's mind was sick and we were suffering. I loved her. I buy the ice cream and eat it with a flat spoon. I walk across the bridge listening to a story. I walk a street of square brick homes with large windows. The door to a yellow house with a wide empty porch is open. A woman is packing a box and the radio is on. I am 27. I know this time and place will never come again, and that in many years I will want it back, or I will at least believe that it belongs to me. Moments later, in my friend's little car, we pass these same houses, but moving in the other direction and much faster now. And if I were that person already, I might have turned my head to look again at what was inside.